actually back for you, Capricorn. Luck must be on your side, because I remembered when I was uploading your video just now that I was going to pull from this deck because of the card that it reminded me of, and I went on an entire tangent about, and I never even pulled that card to actually show you what I was talking about. So Capricorn gets a bonus for the week. This is just for you guys, okay? Let's see. One bonus card from this deck, since this deck was in my head as I was doing your reading, and I never even pulled from it. So let's see what we get for Capricorn. Highest, greatest good of everybody, May 11th week. Sun, moon, rising into a Capricorn. Highest, greatest good of everybody. More clarity, more love, more understanding. The Eight of Cups. Alright, so in this card, there are 8. Didn't you get an 8? Didn't you get an 8? I can't remember what it was an 8 of now, but you had an 8, so you have 2 8s. So this is what goes around comes around, like infinity. There's this couple. It makes me think of like a Disney movie, but gone adult. Right, where they take that Capricorn, where they take like the weird like Disney cartoons, and people send them to you in text, and you're like, what is that? Why did you just send me a picture of Snow White's boobs? Right, right. So that's it doesn't have boobs, but that's what I think of. So I don't know. Maybe someone has that kind of energy that would send you that kind of thing around you, and that's what this is about. Or maybe that's you. That might be you, Capricorn. It might be you that would send that kind of text to somebody, I would say. Alright, so look at this couple in the middle. So, it's like happily ever after, or, no, that's Drew Barrymore. What was the one where all the adults were dancing with the cartoons in New York? Whatever. Movies. Anyway. So, it's like these movies, that's why I have this in my head. It's like these little, like, movie scenes are playing in all of these cups. So, there's these little emotional scenes in your life that are happening right now for you. I would say they've happened, or they're just complete illusions in your head of things that you imagined to happen, like scenarios. And in the end, you just want to get the girl, or the girl just wants her Prince Charming. You just want to hug and dance. So let's see what's in these bowls, or these vases, the vase. There's an eagle. There's these cards. These cards are so weird. I love them. This is the medieval Scampini that I got in the cloisters in New York City. Alright, so the one scene has an eagle standing by a skyscraper and the ocean, standing on top of a frog. Right? Under that, there's a girl. It looks like it would be like this girl's mama, right? Scared of spiders. And so these are all like reflections. So if you picture this vase in a room, right? It's like getting the warped fish eye reflection of what's going on in the room back at it. They're nice and clean, these vases. They're probably metal or something. So you're seeing this reflection of what's going on in a room, or what has happened in a scene in your life, or a scene in your head, or someone else's head. So then you have this lady, she's like in her 90, and she's like, ah! And there's a spider web, there's this big spider there, and she's scared of the spider. And then in the one next to that, there's somebody like in an outdoor prison. I see a number here. I see 164, but I think it's just the shading, but maybe that means something to somebody. And then he has like a ball and chain, like Miley Cyrus, but on his ankle. And to me, he looks like a monk, and he's like, or like a karate dude, and he's like this, right? And then the scene next to that, there's like a flying devil, right? It's red, and looking outside a window, and inside the window, I don't know what's going on. It looks like the guy is eating electricity. Or the devil is peeing on him and he's drinking it. That is so weird. These cards are so weird. Let me let you look at that. Where's the camera? If you can like pause that and see. That's really weird. Then in this one, there's like a girl doing a photo shoot under a mesh thing like this. This is just what I see. Maybe I'm just going to go with this. And I'm just learning to just shout out what goes on because this might actually mean something to somebody because this card came up for you for a reason, Capricorn. So she's like this, right? And she's doing this like photo shoot, but it's sort of beautiful and it's behind a veil. So maybe there's something veiled or behind the sheets or under the sheets, right? In that scene. There could be two people in there. Then in the scene up here, there's this guy. There's like twins. I see two people, but there's one doing all the work. There's one next to him or her, and there has to be someone in the back because they're carrying one of those ladder things. And then there's something, some yellow pillow thing. Maybe they're carrying somebody special, like a prince or something here, and they're the people that walk. And then there's roses. Yeah, it must be like royalty because there's roses on the ground and hearts. They're walking on them. It actually look like tulips. And then it looks like there's a couple little kids in a crowd, like a parade, and they're like bringing the king. And then the one above them is like a stage. There's like a drama mask and a sun. And there's like a pirate. It's like a pirate with like a har har har. Let me let you see these. This one. Right, this is the one, or that's the one where he's bringing in the king, pirate. So there's a stage set up, there's a scene, a play, a guy in a funny hat, and then the last one up here is this old man holding something, and this guy like crying at his, like he's like, oh, I didn't mean to do it, I'm so sorry, forgive me. And like there's so many scenes and scenarios and I want to say like cycles of the lives of these people, and they're all just illusions at this point because all of these cycles have just in the end 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 in the end the final piece it needed for completion because it's an 8, so it's working to get to the 9, and the final step that was needed to fill this hole here was to just come together and be. Like, just hug. And let all these illusions go, because they're all just scenes that were, and this is what you want now. So, that was my bonus for you, Capricorn. I hope that was helpful. It was just one little card, and you got like 8-something minutes. So, that was your, like, I guess that was your little luck. I love you. See you soon.